Hare Krishna dear devotees, my name is Malati Dasi and for the last 20 years I'm in Gaudiya Math. And there is a lot of things which is said about Gaudiya Math, but not all of it is entirely true. Like, for example, well, it's very important to notice that for the last few decades, Gaudiya Math as one organization doesn't exist at all. Now there are just many branches of ex-Gaudiya Math which have different names, and also like many different things are going on there. So it's quite difficult to say one thing is valid for all Gaudiya Math. So how about this one? Yeah, there are some groups which have a tendency to go into much detail with Rasa Leela and stuff like that, even publicly. I honestly don't know the reason behind it. It would be better to ask them, because I really genuinely don't know. But this is really a minority of them. Most of Gaudiya Math have a completely opposite attitude. We can often see our acharyas when they're mentioning Krishna's or Radharani's name or just touching some higher topic, they often do like that. And why they are doing that? That's because one very famous verse, Pujala Ragapata Gaurava Bhange. For those who are not familiar with this verse was super important to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. It was so much important that he insisted to be written in every temple, in a wall or somewhere. And what does it mean? It means that we are keeping Raganuga, Ragatmika Bhakti here over our head. That means we are not touching it, we are just respecting it, but we are not trying to dig into or go into or bang on the door and and for example, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he even didn't allow the last part of Shikshastaka to be chanted when neophyte devotees or totally new people were around. So this is the level of respect that we have to these highest topics. Our philosophy is exactly opposite to Sahajism. We know that we cannot qualify ourselves by reading or by listening about all these high topics, because why is very simple. We are very finite, we are very limited, and what we are talking about, it's infinite. And there is really only way how the infinite can be known by the finite, and that is by revelation. It has to be revealed in a proper moment. When the proper moment will come, well, nobody knows, nobody can say, because after all, it really depends on the sweet will of our beloved Supreme Lord. So there is no any kind of strict rule, some table, okay, this day on this stage of sadhana it will happen. No, it really depends on Krishna, and there is really no way how to speed up the process by going into that prematurely. So no, in Gaudiya Math, going into the intimate details between Radha and Krishna, not to speak about imitating them or stuff, it's a big no. I thank you very much for your time. If you have any kind of commentary or some additional information or some correction of what I have said, please write me down to the commentaries. I'm just asking you, please keep Vaishnava etiquette, please be nice to each other. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.